Every December, the world dresses itself in glitter and glass. But imagine a Christmas that glows differently. A Christmas shaped not from plastic or perfection, but from scrap metal. Steel, copper, iron. Materials once part of machines, fences, and forgotten tools, reborn into something poetic. There is a strange kind of beauty in it. Cold metal meeting warm light, rust blending with red ribbons. The industrial turned intimate. Scrap metal Christmas decorations are not just about craft, they're about transformation. Working with scrap metal is a dialogue between chaos and intention. Each piece carries its own history, dents, scratches, weld marks, traces of labor and time. When you bend or shape it into something festive, you're not erasing that story, you're rewriting it. That is what makes these decorations powerful. They aren't mass-produced symbols. They are artifacts of reinvention. Each star, bell, or tree made from scrap is a quiet declaration that beauty doesn't need to be new. It just needs to be reimagined. Christmas is often about softness, lights, snow, fabric, fragrance. Metal brings a counterpoint. It is solid, weighty, a touch defiant. When you hang a metal ornament among fairy lights, the contrast heightens both. The shimmer of steel against soft gold, the rugged beside the delicate. This tension between strength and fragility gives the season a new visual language. It is not sentimental, it is striking. It reminds us that celebration doesn't always have to be glitter. Sometimes it can glint. Unlike wood or fabric, metal demands patience. It resists before it yields. It forces you to listen, to heed, to wait, to balance. When you weld or twist scrap into a wreath or a lantern, you are engaging in a kind of meditation, precise, rhythmic, and humble. The result isn't perfection, it is presence. Every uneven edge, every weld line tells a story of effort. It is decoration as philosophy, a celebration of process, not polish. There is something profoundly poetic about using discarded metal to celebrate renewal. Christmas, at its heart, is about rebirth, hope, and the return of light. So, what better material to work with than that is already lived 1,000 lives? Turning scrap into ornament is an act of reclamation, not just of material but of meaning. It challenges the throwaway culture that defines modern holidays and replaces it with something more intentional, more enduring. This isn't just sustainable art, it is ethical celebration. Light behaves differently with metal. It doesn't absorb, it reflects and refracts. and sometimes even distorts. A single candle near a brushed steel can scatter warmth in unexpected directions, creating patterns that change as you move. That is the secret of scrap metal decor. It is dynamic. Each surface, rusted or polished, interacts with light like a living thing. The shadows dance, the glow flickers. It is as though the decoration itself is breathing. Perfection is sterile. It doesn't move us, but imperfection, the rough edges, the uneven paint, the patina of time, that is where emotion lives. Scrap metal holds memory. It has been part of something that worked, broke, endured. When it becomes part of your holiday, it brings with the poetry of survival. It says things can fall apart and still find new purpose. That is not just design, that is life's philosophy. Scrap metal Christmas decorations aren't about recycling for the sake of it. They are about rediscovering the magic of making, of shaping something raw and real into something meaningful. They show that celebration doesn't have to be perfect to be profound. The light can rise from rust, and that even the hardest materials, when met with imagination, can tell the warmest stories. So until next time, happy decorating.